But I did have a pipe that fit over my breaker bar, and then put that over, and then I put the 1 1/4 over that. Okay, so with 2 people on each side, you just work your way tightening the center bolt, and you'll hear it crack. It had to crack about 5 times before it finally totally loosened up. It took about 15 minutes. Now, one thing in between cracks, or even before it cracks, when you get it really tight and it's just not popping, what you need to do is take this sledgehammer. Don't use a small hammer like that. Use a really heavy hammer. While it's tight, just hammer, take your breaker bar off and hammer on that socket several times, and then go back to tightening it, and then hammer it with the sledgehammer, and eventually it's going to give. Now, you only need to do this if your axle is welded to the inside of the hub. You can try the sledgehammer first without the tool here, and I tried that on the other side, and the hammer just did not loosen it. So, but I did get it loose this way. If you can't get it loose this way, you're gonna have to take the whole shoulder off and take the axle out, which I've seen people have to do that. But this should work for you.
Can I get in the shower?
So one thing I did on the other side, which I wish I hadn't done, was I pulled the hub all the way out before I started to break loose the axle. I didn't realize the axle was frozen. But ideally, you don't want to pull the hub all the way out from the shoulder, just probably about maybe 1/4 of an inch to 3/8 of an inch. So it has a little stability there, maybe, probably 1/4 of an inch. And then start loosening and freeing your hub. That'll give your axle. That'll give your axle a little bit more play too as you push it in. So anyway, if you have the problem I had, I hope you can get it. Here's the old hub from the right side, and you'll see how I did mangle it, just because I had it all the way out of its groove when I was trying to take the axle loose.